So I've got to follow the instructions because I've actually got to follow what I've said on the notes, because if I do it any other way, you guys will get confused. So, but there are many ways of doing this, okay? Many, many ways of doing this. So please don't get worried if I do something a bit different. Where I've got to go, point through, right select, and all points. Alright. That wasn't hard, was it? Was it hard to get to there? You create yourself a surface. But maybe we should have a bit of a look at it. Maybe we should have a bit of a look at it. Now if you come up to where EG is, right click, you've got surface properties. Surface properties. You can change the contours. I'm going to change it to just triangulation. So here's all the triangles that we use to make that surface. The problem with this is you can see that it's shooting across the pond. Okay? We haven't got data in this area, so we shouldn't have contours. And same down here. This is just a reference shot to something. We shouldn't have contours through here because we don't have enough data. Even up in here, we haven't got any really shots, so we probably shouldn't have contours through here. Alright? It's up to the designer to make the call, but I would generally try and cut all those out, alright? So the easy way to do this is to draw a boundary. Is that what I said to do?
Excuse me, Dave.
Hey?
How did you get that again, sorry?
Right click on EG.
Yeah.
And surface properties, I think. Yeah, right click on that. E.g. surface properties, surface style to triangles. Okay, information, triangles, okay? So you can see there's all sorts of different inbuilt. You can have even, what over here, slope arrows. What does that do? Oh, we can see where the water's running. Okay, slope arrows. So you can see which way the land is sloping. Okay, there's all these inbuilt functions. So don't be frightened to go looking around. Do not be frightened to go looking around. If you want tighter contours, here we go. We can go to 0.1 of a metre. All right, contours at 0.1 of a metre. So Civil3d is a very, very powerful program. You've got all sorts of things you can fiddle with. You get triangulation down here. So to fix that, we're just going to go around and draw a 2D polyline. So up here you've got some basic CAD tools. So 2D polyline, and away we go. Oh, I'm going to put the snaps off though. And I'm not going to waste too much time down here because I actually don't need to do anything. I'm going to get rid of those. Which one should I get rid of? Yeah, I'll get rid of those. And I don't think I should have any data there, but there's no point. here. Don't think I want all that. Anything up here? There. Don't think I want that. And then C. Oh. So I've just gone around there and put a 2D polyline around bits I want to keep. So now we come down to boundaries under, so you've got the surface expanded out, e.g. mass, watersheds, definition, boundaries, right click, add, call it something useful, untick that box, you can experiment with it ticked, you can experiment with it unticked, alright? For this job it's better to have it unticked. Let's go.
I was just totally lost, so I don't know where to put.
I can't keep coming down here.
Yeah, but you know, the music comes from I opened this one.
Oh.
This time I don't know where to find that. It's a weird.
Yeah, well, this one you open. That's the one
I
you got.
close, I redo it, so I need to follow you. Who knows? So I need to go start. So where's the camera that I should open from?
You're in there. You're in there now.
So how, you know, I mean, like if I'm not in there, how can I get in here?
Up here. New, isn't it?
That's the only thing. That's it. If I don't really, I should go on.
One of these, you can't do it. Have to touch it. That's not that one. Open this one. Close that one. Hold it out. New. Yeah. Open it. It'll be there. It just does that. Under the A. Under the A. Right. You. Yep. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Here. Who else has got issues? No, what's all these people got problems for? I should be charging money. Hey? What have you done? What have you done? These guys will finish the whole work. They go home, huh? Hello? That's a score. Yeah. What about them? Right click.
So much.
Anyone else? Sitting in here.
But that's what you need to do.
You have the points in there,
That's
but
what
not
you
in the
want
fridge.
on.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Not in the surface, I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah,
Hello.
go to that one.
No, you won't. You want that one. Yep. Good. Look at your data. This is a little bit wrong for me. Yeah, all this is on Moodle. So the notes are on Moodle, and the data's on Moodle. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Me? $10 a time?
It's just that.
Yeah, but is that right around? Yeah, it is. You pay me, don't you? Judy, on the line. Where you go? Always have the lines right around.
Either one.
Now I'll just get that out of the way so you can see.
And they've got rid of all the...
I don't know what. Is that what we're doing? What's that, David?
Yeah, whatever's on that sheet, yeah, Roger cut it in half. Yeah. He said, oh, I couldn't cope with all this.
Sarah. Still got 2 hours.
Oh, I know, it's nice. Smart. This is where you got. You got to there. You want to do the rest?
Yeah.
All right.
Serious.
Oh, you don't have to keep that. You
This would, you know,
All right. What I'm going to do is back up. Oh. I was showing you 3 times what to do.
I can't remember. I had to do it myself. I didn't remember. This one is a original plan. That's why I got a new one.
You, Glory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's right here. Oh yeah, the big
and design. The only one we ever use. Alright, that one. It's pretty obvious when you open the other ones that they don't work. JP opened the wrong one and he realised it was incorrect.
Yeah, it's correct. It says Simon Graham. Yeah. But it won't be next week.
We haven't written it yet.
I won't bother doing next week, so then I'll just go, if that's alright.
Well, I was just thinking, I'll give the other stuff up. Were you going to do it at the end? Well, I do it. That's it. What's it? It's too much for you guys to cope with. Sorry, somewhere else.
Oh, that's alright. It's not that I'll probably do it anyway, but it's good to hear that.
No, it's, I don't have to be sorry. I thought it had. I'll put it up. I mean, it's pretty, and the rest of it's all more tricky.
Around time.
Eh?
Around time.
Now, guys, so you can see I've gone and flipped. I've flipped everything, okay? So I've got rid of all that extra stuff we didn't want. I'm going to go back and turn on.
Yeah, I was like,
I wanted to see what you were going to say.
Before you guys all get too excited, why do we have a big mountain in the middle of the field? Survey stuffed up. Yeah, how did you get on with your survey? Yeah? Right, you got yourself 40. There you go.
Double on the middle.
Scroll.
Yeah. You can see a quite like that.
I haven't always had 4 or 5 years. So.
Right, here we go. So you're main one.
Thanks, Dave.
Finish the assignment as soon as you can.
Nah, I think I'll leave it to the last one. It's more interesting.
Right, so what should we do about that mountain peak in the middle of the job?
Penis, penis, penis.
Highlight the point. So just come down, highlight your point, and hit the delete key. Please note over here all these
Must
red
subscribe to
tabs in the
Living's YouTube
prospector.
channel.
Okay? The easy way to do that is right, not red, yellow. Right click and rebuild. Hey, it's all gone away. Object viewer again. Scroll around. Hey, alright. It's all good. You can change that to different names. But this only works smoothly if you've got a really powerful enough computer, alright? Really only works properly if you've got a powerful enough computer.
So all those things, so we don't need to change.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I deal with that.
Basically, it's settings tab. It just tells you, it's just information, ignore the rest.
So could you possibly put it like anywhere from the elevations, or is that what's recording underneath?
Well, if you zoom into these points, you'll see that here's the point number, and that's what the code is, right? So I just had a question about what everything means here. I'll just bring up the data a bit bigger. So you can see here that the point number, the 20, in this case, the 2019, is just the number the equipment stored the point at, okay? So the survey has just started that day's work at maybe point number 2000, and that point number 19 is done that day. The next number below it, in this particular style, you've got different styles, so you can change a different style and be different data, is the height above the datum. In this case, it's Auckland sea level datum, but it can be some arbitrary datum. And finally, the GL for this particular survey means ground level. If we shoot over here somewhere, hang on, I'll just shrink these down so they're not over top of each other. You can see we've had, I don't know what for reason, but you've got a point number in the red, an RL, and bottom of bank. Now we're not going to get into this too much, but in the survey tab of the prospector bar, you've got a thing called description keys. What description keys do is they look at the code. They look at the code when the data's been imported, and that code would have said VOB, hopefully, and it's replaced VOB with bottom of bank. Let's have a quick look. Survey figure, is it figure? I think it's this one. Oops, not that one. Ooh. Is it this one? There we go. So I would have thought VOB would be here somewhere, but maybe it's not. Oh, it's not that one. Line with code 6, that's the one. Look, this is not illegal. Ah, this is something else. Again, continue. The other thing you can do, what's happening is when you're out surveying, you can be doing a curve. You say you're drawing it in later, you can go start a curve, begin line. Work your way down the curve, and you go end of line. So when you import the data, it automatically draws that curve line for you. Alright? That's quite complicated to get into. But you can set up Civil3d to what they call field to finish. So you can actually, if you get all your settings correctly, your input masks correct, your description keys correct, it can do a lot of that pre-work for you. So you don't actually have to go through into your drawing and put the centre line of the road through when you've been surveying. The survey's gone through the centre of the road, down the centre line of the road, think every 100 metres or 20 metres or whatever. You started the line in the machine, finished the line when you finished, and when you input the data, the centre line of the road's already drawn in for you. So you can set up the equipment to make life a lot easier, but it's never easy, and it requires a lot of effort when you first install Civil3d. You'll never do it. In fact, I never do it because unfortunately with Unitech, every time I switch off, I lose all my customisation. So it's not something you'll ever do at Unitech. You can do it at home with your private computer because you've got Civil3d for 2 or 3 years. But we won't worry about that. Has everyone got far enough through? Hang on, I'll just come back to you.
Oh,
Yep, quick.
wait, I don't know where can I find this. Oh, here's that, this one. CX books again.
Yeah, ribbon, home, breakdown data.
Yeah, that doesn't really go through.
Yeah, points.
Oh, but the, yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
Point creation tools. Alright. Oh, you've got a different version than I have at home. This is a different version than what I have sourcing from. So.
Oh, this one was like a good aroma. Is it?
No, I've got a different version at home, right?
Oh, I see.
Okay. So yeah, so you've got to go points.
Yeah.
Point creation tools at home. My computer's got a different version of Civil3d.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Even though it's 2015, it still must be this must be a customization.
And then what else?
Yeah, point creation tools. But also,
It doesn't really have that.
So you just create one.
oh, and you'll say data then, alright? Try that? Yeah. There's many ways of doing it, so it's fine.
Because I follow your notes, and I just lost it. So weird, right? No.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, you've got a big problem. Who will after me? I'll come back to you.
I could have done. We didn't follow your notes.
Yes? Yeah. Highlight, delete. Right click on easy.
It's a little now. This is all of yours in my
I don't know what you done, John.
Some people just do them reading, not really follow.
Information.
Follow, put it do.
If you don't even have prospector tab.
Yeah, I had it. I just, just because the clicks and button we get lost.
Tool space. Drawing one. Cool. Point creation tools. I've never seen this. Ever.
I don't know what I've done, we just do it really themselves.
I've never seen it. Okay, we've got this up here anyway. Points. Why is it here? I don't know get points. I didn't see that before. Creation tools. Oh, it's up here. I don't know why this is here. There you go. Alright, go find your data. Click on here.
Oh, so here.
Yep, go and find your data. I'm not sure where you put your data.
Oh, you might.
Hang on, I'll be there in a sec. Hello? You're finding alright for a while. I'm not quite sure why you've got it, but that's just the 2D polyline below that, okay? GA at the moment,
Space. And then over here.
Okay, so it's just a different hello?
Space.
Okay. I don't know. I'm guessing the council. Yep. Zoom out, highlight, you click delete. Yes. End it out. Alright. No, leave it there. Discussion point groups. All points. Okay, so let's put your points in. Just leave this here. Alright.
Because I changed the setting after
No. Again, prosecution. You know what you're doing? You get 40 points. You get 40 points. You get 40 points. Up here, home. Home. Points. Point creation tools. Here. Alright, you need to go find your points. Then put, there they are. You done this? Are you done already?
Dave.
Dave.
Dave. Yep.
P-Y-N-E-R.
P-O-Y-N-E-R.